Also, I just want YouTubers to know Hot Rod Shoulders is not a role model, nor considered a dad substitute. Oh, somebody trying to punk me. You see that? Somebody gonna try to punk Hot Rod like that. No, it ain't gonna be like that around here today. Watch this. Got him. Got him. Huh? 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 You see him? Huh? Huh? You think he's trying to... Come on, baby. Come on. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Hot Rod Shoulders. Headed up to Pine Flat right now. It's August 19th, 2025. It's roughly 5:30 in the morning. I thought I'd already be in the lake. Nope. Let's get on up, folks. No need standing around. No need sitting in the van. We got to get in the lake. All right, we're coming up on the sign of heading up to Pine Flat. Remember, if you're early in the morning using your high beams, be very courteous because you can also blind the driver that's heading towards your way. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, remember, always pay attention to the sign. Trimmer ramp is closed. Keep that in mind. So as you're going up, it's a little early, folks, so we'll see if we get it. Okay, it's showing trimmer closed. Okay, it's Hot Rod Shoulders. Let's get on to Deer Creek, which is the first ramp. We have to go and get some better cameras, huh? Okay, heading on down. $5.30 for gasoline, y'all. You know what that means? Fill up down below. Creek, and it looks like they drained the heck out this lake. I mean, and this is what they normally do. They let it fill up and then drain it way down. But man, I mean, this baby is way down. Way down. Now something, let's see. This is the ramp, baby. She's way down. I hope we're still up in the dirt. I mean, on the, still where you're not having to back down into the gravel. That you're still at least on this concrete. But this is way down. I started to stop, you know, way up high at the restroom and fix everything, but no. This baby is way down here. Okay, it looks like I'm the only one here so far. You know, other fishermen will show up, but since I'm here, I'm gonna load up high and back down. Nice and peaceful up here, you notice. Look at that over there, nice and peaceful. Except for Hot Rod coming in making noise. I can imagine Trimmer might be closed because the lake is so far down. Heck, backing down into the lake probably is a difficulty there. All right, let me get ready. I'm gonna pull over and just go ahead and get ready. I don't see anyone else here, so I'm gonna stop here on the side. Okay, and then this will allow me to kind of observe what the heck is going on. Oh, there you go. Okay, well, see, I decided to drive down more because, yeah, this lake is way down. Okay, yeah, this is where you pull off. Dude, what I don't like, you really can't see this time of the morning. When you pull off up here at the ramp, make sure that you observe the large rocks. And as you can see, I'll have to do a turnaround. Okay, let me show you. I'm gonna have to do a turnaround, but make sure I get out and walk this area. Don't do a turnaround and that's soft dirt and now you're stuck. So use some sense up here, folks. Okay, let's high ride shoulders. Let me get going. Morning. There's only one other fisherman here this morning, so looks good, ladies and gentlemen. Now, say as you come out of here, see how you seeing this powdered dirt? You have to be very careful. Get on up there. I won't have to wake the ranger up this morning. Shit. Our hand put that boat in the water. All right, let me get in. Well, folks, it was a little trying this morning to get this baby in the water. Shit, backed in, and I looked down the water. I'm like, what's that red? That's my light, and busted that joker out. Oh, man, but hey, it's still a great day. Let me go fishing. 2 more boaters and showed up. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It was a little trying this morning, I'm telling you. Ended up breaking a tail light, backed the trailer down into the water, and was pulling out. And you know the rope that you have tied to the boat to tie it to the ramp? That shit gets tied around a trailer wheel, so I'm pulling out, I'm pulling the rope out. I'm like, what the heck? I'm not having any issues. This guy backs down with a 225 horsepower motor on a bass boat. He's got some release mechanism that won't release. He said, dude, you're not the only one having issues this morning. Dude, he's driving like a $70,000 boat, so you know you expect that to work. But other than that, it's nice this morning. It's not very cold. And the sun is coming up. It's almost 7 o'clock, so I should have been out here a lot earlier. This water's really down. I mean, if you look at this lake, this is it. So, and how it normally works is that it will fill this lake up, and then it'll start to release. So I'm glad that they've stopped releasing the water, because when they're releasing the water, the fish will not bite. The water is their oxygen. That's like somebody's taking your home. Okay, this hot rod shoulders, I'm just lazy trolling. And then I'm gonna get over here. Y'all know how it is. I'm not going near those rocks for nothing. I'm gonna go over there and see if there are any bass near those rocks. Okay, I've been trolling this shiny doodad here, and it's probably about 9-11 feet deep. I'm out here a good distance from where I originally launched, as you can see, but the water is really down. So, since I'm here, way out here, nowhere, didn't get any bites, I'm gonna switch over to the creepy crawler technique and put on the worm And some of you probably say, well, how do you set that up, Hot Rod? Well, let's dig here in the fishing box. One, I use this weight, 1/8 ounce slip weight. It'll even say worm weights on it. And it's the one, you know, it has that little cone, like a little cone and a hole in the middle. So we're going to use that guy. And then we're going to dig over here in the box. Should have been better prepared, huh, folks? Okay. The hook I'm using is a number 1 size hook, and this is what they call, it is referred to as a worm hook, is what it says. And the reason is it's shaped to where the worm can stay on, and the worm will stay on this way. So that's why it's referred to as a worm hook. Nothing fancy. And I'm using a swivel, a small swivel. This will say size 5, or sometimes it'll say 6, but I tried to get a small one that'll small enough to work, but not too large to where it's standing out. Okay. All right. Oh, got him. Oh, shucks. He come up. I knew somebody was messing with me. Back over here, y'all. Let me see. Oh, shit. Give me that fishing line. Sitting there on my phone. Something hit me. Man, sitting on my phone. God. That's what Hot Rod was doing. Messing around on the phone. Alright, y'all. Let's see what's coming up. Alright. What's that little snapper? Oh, appreciate that, boy. Coming up right there. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna be hating. I'm sitting here tripping on my phone. Alright, let me get him off. Drifting. Yeah, I've been drifting too close in. Man, I'm supposed to be fishing or what, y'all? That's how I'm doing. Okay. You come here. I don't know about my worm. I could have used that player, you know. There you go, y'all. You need to quit acting a fool. It cost me 43 cents. You know, I'm back out there. Okay. Come here. Oh, just sitting here. I'm dozing off. I looked at my pole. I'm like, am I stuck? You see, I'm not that far from shore where I had drifted. And the water is muddy where they had been letting the water out. So apparently maybe they've stopped releasing the water. I noticed that where I live, I can look in the canal, and that tells me when they've cut the water off. So they've done that a while. A lot of this soot and sand still has to settle. But I'm going to turn back around and keep drifting. I was just drifting back in because as I go further out, I'm running into more beach instead of rock area. And I was dragging the 1059. Let me grab this. And I was using the purple, and I was thinking about going to the 1058 to crawfish, but 1059, I ordered 50 more. And it's more like of a to me, a shad color is what it is. Okay, this is hot rod. Let me quit clowning, y'all. Okay, so I'm fishing with this 1/8 ounce weight, number size 5 swivel. I just got lazy and put extremely length, and this is probably about 18 inches, probably almost 24 inches. Worm hook on the keeper worm 1059. And what I'm doing and it's quiet here. I mean, it's not really anyone. I thought maybe you would hear the kids going to school. I don't even hear the kids going to school yet. Maybe it's different up here. And I'm going to just toss it in towards, not that guy, this guy over here. And then from there drift out. So right now, I'm in 38 feet of water. It's real murky where it looks kind of greenish, but you can tell it's sand. And then all I'm going to do is just toss it in. I meant to go in a little closer, but that's fine. I'm just going to leave it there. And then I'm just, make sure I'm on the bottom and just drift. Drift is what I'm going to do. Drift on down. All right. Make sure I'm on the bottom. I can put my pole down. And then I'll just drift. Somebody trying to punk me. No, it ain't gonna be like that. I don't know who it is. I felt abuse. Trying to mess with my worm. That's 43 cents out there. Better look at it, motherfucker. I'll try to get it. Huh? Because when you try to get it, hot rod is gonna be all up in you, baby. Oh yeah, that's right. You shouldn't have messed my 43 cents. Come on, let's get some better camera work up there for you. I'm sorry, y'all. He messed my 43 cents. Come on, now. Come on. Come on. You think he gonna do me like that? Come on. That wasn't right. Come on, was it? Come on, was it, y'all? That wasn't right. Come on. What'd I tell you? That's my 43 cents like that. Oh no. You can't do me like that now. No, player. Yeah, that's right. 43 cents gone though. Man flying around here in the helicopter. Keep an eye on Hot Rod, man. Man, I don't even know if I want to touch him. What the fuck is that? Sores on his ass? Man. Alright. Let me get him off. I should have my tongue up here. Alright. Oh shit. I'm gonna hold him up like this. Shit, cause he got, look. The fuck is all that shit? I don't want to be touching that. Huh. Look at all them sores, y'all. You better be careful about eating them fish out of this lake. Huh. Shit. Alright. Damn. Alright, get it together. Got my glasses on, water and everything. Fish coming out looking all organic. Damn, look how close I am to the edge. I got to pull on out. I'm in 6 feet of water. But see, it's murky, so I was over there and I was around 25 feet. And then all of a sudden it went to 9 feet and then back to 30 feet. I'm thinking, what the heck? So I'm messing around this edge here. And I thought about throwing up in that corner. and pulled this fish out. But just sitting here, just drifting. Tuesday morning, lazy. Maybe not more than 6, 7 boats on the lake that I see from here. And trimmer is closed, so if this was the weekend, you'd have a lot more fishermen probably launching here, because a lot of my buddies that have the powerful gas motors, they'll launch here and then drive back to trimmer, and that's a lot easier for them. All right, it's hot rod. Shoot. Okay, so I'm throwing it in here into this bank and then drift out and see what happens. Because a lot of times, even though I'm drifting, I can be drifting over more sandy beach instead of actual rocks. At least from here, I know there are rocks, so when I pull off, I should be pulling down into rocks. Fish don't want to hang out on the sandy beach unless you're flat like a shark or something, you know. These guys here, you're going to need to hang out in rocks. Then they spring out on you. Okay. Uh-oh, somebody trying to punk me. You see that? Somebody gonna try to punk our rod like that. No, it ain't gonna be like that around here today. Watch this. Got him. Huh? You see him? Huh? You see he's trying? Come on, man. Come on, huh? He ain't that big, y'all. Look at him. Little whippersnapper. Trying to mistreat hot rod like that. I just don't appreciate it. Come on. There you go. Misappropriation. Look, where's my 43 cent at? You gotta come up. Hey, man. That's 43 cent, man. Damn. See? I'm trying to make that pay off. Look at that. Fish and chip, y'all. Huh. I heard some of y'all got compartments on your boat. That's why they be checking y'all at Eastman and Hensley. Y'all taking that home. Some of y'all be putting that in fish tanks. I know that. Well, I don't know that. I just heard that. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's get this little guy off. Fighting like he a big one. Tickle, tickle, you better go back home and leave my worm alone, buddy. Alright. And no fish were harmed in the making of this video. And all are worms. We practice worm sustainability. That's why we purchase them from Lindsay. It avoids the tariffs. Also, I just want YouTubers to know Hot Rod Shoulders is not a role model, nor considered a dad substitute. Let's keep that in mind. Mom writes and says, I saw a cigar in your mouth. I'm not a role model. I've never said that. I'm not a substitute for your child not having a dad now. Okay, let's get back to fishing. Just had to put that disclaimer there, y'all. Y'all know how it is today. Shoot. They be making stars and movie stars, shoot, and the family members. I'd be like, no, it ain't like that. I'm just a fisherman. Am I stuck? Oh, looks like it, yeah. No? Hold on. Just drag it across something. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You got, oh, yeah. Oh, y'all throw that. Oh.